Hello everyone. Now I will tell you about story of Cinderella. My name is Raka User Stuputra, number present 22. I'm from 10 TKIB. Once upon a time, there lived a girl called Cinderella. She was happy live with her father and mother until her mother died that her father had married a widow with two daughters. Her stepmother didn't like her one little bit, but for the poor unhappy girl, there was nothing at all. Her stepmother housed two daughters and they were very bossy. No rest and no comfort, she had to work hard all day. Only when evening came was she allowed to sit for a while by the fire, near the cinders that why everybody called her Cinderella. Cinderella used to spend long hours all alone talking to the cat. The cat always said, "Meow," which really means, "Cheer up, you have something nature of your stepsister has, and that is beauty." It was quite true. Cinderella, even dressed in all rags, was a lovely girl, while her stepsister, no matter how splendid and elegant their clothes, were still clumsy, lumpy, and ugly, and always will be. One day, beautiful new dress arrived at the house. A ball was to be held at the palace, and the stepsisters were getting ready to go. Cinderella didn't even dare ask if she could go too. She knew very well what the answer will be. You? You're staying at home to wash the dishes, scrub the floor, and turn down the bed for your stepsister. They will come home tired and very sleepy. Cinderella shook her head. "Oh dear, I'm so unhappy." And the cat murmured, "Meow." Suddenly, something amazing happened. As Cinderella was sitting alone, there was a burst of light and a fairy appeared. "Don't be alarmed, Cinderella," said the fairy. "I know you will love to go to the ball, and so you shall. How can I dress it in right?" Cinderella replied. The fairy smiled with a flash of her magic when Cinderella found herself wearing the most beautiful dress she had ever seen. "Now for your coach," said the fairy. "A real lady will never go to ball on foot. Coach, get me pumpkin." "Oh, of course, sir," said Cinderella. Rushing away, then the fairy turned to the cat. "You bring me 7 mice, and remember they must be alive." Cinderella's son returned with the pumpkin and the cat with 7 mice he had caught in the cellar. With a flick of the magic, when the pumpkin turned into a sparkling coach, and the maids became sick with horses. Will the 7 mouse turned into a coachman in smart uniform and crying away. Cinderella could hardly believe her eyes. Wow. "You shall go to the ball, Cinderella, but remember, you must leave at midnight. That is when my spell ends. Your coach will turn back into pumpkin and the horse will become magic again. You will be dressed in white and wearing cloak instead of this glass slipper. Do you understand?" Cinderella smiled and said, "Yes, I understand." Cinderella had a wonderful time at the ball night, until she heard the first stroke of the midnight. She remembered what the fairy had said, and without a word of goodbye she slipped from the prince's arm and ran down the steps. As she ran she lost one of her slippers, but not for a moment did she dream of stopping to pick it up. If the last stroke of midnight were the sun, oh, what disaster that will be! Out she flew and vanished into the night. The prince, who was now madly in love with her, picked up the slipper and said to his minister, "Go and search everywhere for the girl who has fought the slipper fit. I will never be content until I find her. So the minister tried and slept on foot of every girl in the land, until only Cinderella was left. Suddenly the fairy appeared and waved her magic wand. In a flash, Cinderella appeared in a splendid dress, shining youth and beauty. Her stepmother and stepsister gaped at her in amazement, and the minister said, "Come with us, Cinderella. The prince is waiting for you." So Cinderella married the